With all the fun and festivities going on talking about birthday celebrations, you almost forget one of the best parts of celebrating a birthday. Gifts, right? Or maybe that's just me. We like getting gifts, we like giving gifts, but there's something that's even easier to forget if you've gotten a gift, right? What do you always have to remind your kids? Say, thank you, right? I used to think I was pretty good at it until I became a pastor, and then people really start giving you gifts, and it's really tough to remember to say thank you for all the generosity. So I'm going to tonight thank you to everyone. That should count for the rest of the year. Everyone knows it's polite to say thank you. But why do we say that's polite? What makes us say that it's polite to say thank you? Because someone gave you a gift. That's how I explain it to my son. Someone gave you something. And when someone gives you something, you say, thank you for the gift. Children, adults alike, forget to write their thank yous. It's something, it's a human struggle we all have. But what gift do you suppose we're saying thank you for tonight? Is it the toy fire engine you always ask for? Thank you, I finally got that. Or is it the gift you've waited so long for and finally received from mom and dad or from a loved one close to you? Oh, you all know it's the gift of grace we received through Jesus Christ himself. That's why we celebrate Christmas. And sometimes we think in all the joy of Christmas and we don't want to remember why we need that gift. But we walk through it tonight. In the recitations and the narrations from these children up here, we're fallen and we're broken. We're a people who are not what God created us to be, hopelessly on our own, hopelessly sinful. And God said, I love you. I love you anyways, in spite of yourselves. And he shows us this law that tells us we're sinful, and I said it at Fox Valley, he makes us nothing. He makes us nothing in his sight, and then he takes that nothing that he's made us, and instead of throwing us away like we would do, he chooses to love us. And he shows he loves us by sending his son. And how can you not be excited and happy? How can you not say thank you? But let me tell you a secret that I've learned about gifts in my life. A wise man, a much wiser man than me, said it like this. The heart of the giver makes the gift dear and precious. We all get clunkers for gifts sometimes, don't we? Especially if you're my wife. It's like every year. And we all give clunkers too every once in a while. The gift isn't perfect that you gave, and the gift that you got didn't exactly match with your need. But sometimes, every once in a while, you get the exact perfect gift. The gift that you always knew you wanted, or maybe the gift you never knew you wanted or you needed, and you got it and it was perfect. They totally nailed it. And sometimes you get the worst gift ever. But the heart of the giver can make even that terrible gift dear and precious. The heart of the child giving you that painting makes it beautiful in your eyes, and you're going to put it on the fridge. That means when we're giving thanks for the gift, when we're giving thanks to God for his indescribable gift, we're giving thanks for the giver, for the heart of the giver, for the love and the thought and the will that motivates the gift. And the best gifts of all, this you know, are when the heart of the giver and the heart of the gift are both precious. When the thought and the will and the love behind the giving align perfectly with every weakness, need, and desire of the recipient. The perfect gift is when the giver is the gift. You never see that more clearly than when God gives himself in his Son for us. Nowhere else do we see it so perfectly illustrated as at Christmas and at Easter, where we celebrate these two things. I hesitate to go further on the gift end of things because I'm no expert on gifts. But let me read to you what the Apostle Paul says in 2 Corinthians. He says, "Thanks be to God. Thanks be to God for his indescribable give. I hesitate to go further on the gift end of things because the gift that comes from God is indescribable. You can't put into words everything that God has given us through his Son. He's an example for us, yes, but he's so much more than an example. Yes, he's God made flesh, and we can't even begin to understand it. It's indescribable. Words can't explain it. No ear has ever heard, no eye has ever seen the glory and the power and the might and the wonder made evident in a little baby. No words can fully describe what this undeserved love, the God who loves us nothing, undeserved love that we call grace. I'll try on Sunday when I preach from the pulpit, and you, through your lives, you'll learn to know it a little bit better. But until you get to heaven where you see God face to face, you'll never fully understand the indescribable gift of his grace through his Son, Jesus Christ. The gift and the giver in an indescribable way coming to us for the benefit of us, unasked, unforced, unearned. And our lives now, and the lives of these children, our lives are the thank you. Our lives, these living sacrifices, written in actions and in thoughts and in words and in lifestyles. Now let's say you have a good birthday and great gifts from all your friends. What's more important, the gift or the thank you? It's the gift. And even more important, that was a trick question, it's the heart of the giver. There won't be a quiz at the end, don't worry. In the case of God's love for us, both the gift and the giver are indescribably good. God be praised for that. What else can we do but say, thank you. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. May you celebrate it tonight, tomorrow, every Christmas, and every day in between. God's blessings to you and yours. Merry Christmas. Now the kids are going to sing.